celebrating today. It's my 30th. Yeah, my 30th comedy appearance. Had you all going there for a minute. Hey, does anyone ever consent to people singing the birthday song? Just a question. One person gets it. And when someone said no. Straight couples are still to this day forced into marriage, without their consent. And I know this because my parents were actually forced into marriage. They didn't want to get married, so someone entered them into a competition where the winner won an all-expenses paid wedding and honeymoon. Talk about putting them on the spot. Yes, my father didn't want to get married because obviously he'd done it before, didn't work out. My mother, a much more serious reason. Her last name is Punchard. My father's last name is Daly. And if she were married, she would legally be known as Mrs. Punchard Daly. Now, she already copped it enough throughout school being known as Punchard. Do you punch hard? I bet you punch hard and constantly punch. Back in the 70s when it was okay to hit a girl. Now we know better. So all the talk about consent. What is consent? What is consensual? We're taught about what consent is, and then it gets all confusing because we're taught not to get in the car with strangers in there's taxis. We're taught not to talk to strangers, and yet there's internet dating, there's Tinder. Meet up with strangers from a foreign location. Yes, exactly. People actually go out of their way to say, if a woman dresses a certain way, they're consenting to more than what they do, because of the way a woman dresses, And yes, there are some women that, the policy is less is more, low tops and high skirts showing off the cleavage and sometimes even the beavage. But no matter what, women, they wear the makeup, the perfume, the accessories. Women dress up. Men, we dress down. It looks like I dressed up, but I just grabbed the first thing that I saw and put it on. I didn't even shower, barely do the hair. We've all been there. We don't even iron our shirts, The one look like that scruffy dog at the pounds. And hopefully some girl will come and adopt us. Give us a nice meal and a bed. Another fashion trend of men, condemn women for what they wear. And yet look at our fashion trends. Faded tees. Torn clothes, acid wear jeans. That's as much of a fashion trend as rust as a paint option on a new car. That's good, you guys got it tonight. Yes, and there's just some people that even wear high-vis clothing. They don't even have a job. In fact, if you look out there right now, there's a guy wearing high-vis right now. That guy, do you think he's working? Yeah, I guess they just want a girl to notice them. They want to be the highlight of her day. It's true, the saying, men are wankers. Let's face it, let's own up to it. Men are wankers. Life is just one big wank to us. But in our defense, that's why we are better at women than some things. We think about it, the advent of shaving, does that look familiar? Even the microphone, an invention by a man. Blow into it, it works. Sensitive at the tip. The automotive industry, wrenching away, tightening those nuts. The construction industry constantly pounding away till we get it up and get the job done. Now, I'm not saying that women can't do any of these things, but what I'm saying is that men just have more hands-on experience. I got an applause last night. Maybe we should get an applause going so you can play me off. No applause tonight. There we go, that's it. My name is Liam, and I'll see you guys next time.